Hey guys, it's Bridget with San Diego Seed Company, and it is October? I think it's October, and it's time for our tip of the month. So, yes, I love to grow, and some would call me an expert grower, but I'm going to be vulnerable with you guys today and show you a major mess up. Look at this. Okay, that's the difference between treating your garden and not treating your garden. So, I went on an epic vacation to Oregon. Totally forgot to treat my garden with some Sluggo, at least this part of it. You can tell I did it here, and this is what happened. So what is left of this plant, as you can tell, which isn't much, is evidence of snail and slug damage. And now, how do I know for sure that's what it is? If I come out here at night and I look at that plant, I will see it's covered in snails and slugs, and this is the damage that they have left eating it. And they just eat it clean. I mean, look at that. There's no coming back from this. A couple things that I want to talk about in the tip of the month. One, when do you give up? At this point, I would give up. This guy has been through so much. The only thing this is good for right now is chicken food. I'm gonna give that to the chickens. They're gonna love it. If there's some insects hiding in there, extra protein for them, great. I'm not gonna continue to grow that because it's just never going to bounce back. And I'm not gonna treat it because I don't wanna waste the product trying to treat something that's too far gone. So let's shift over to this side, and you can actually see the evidence of where I put Sluggo down. And it's something that you shake along the rows, and it will basically keep slugs and snails and pincher bugs and things off of your vegetables. So this is a really good looking cabbage. You can see there's a tiny bit of damage, but not enough that's gonna warrant pulling it out. It's very happy, it's gonna grow. I'm gonna get a nice big cabbage head here, which I will harvest in a month or so, and I will enjoy in the garden. This guy, not so much. So what did I learn? Well, one, I learned that before you leave on vacation, you need to make sure your garden is all in line. It happens all the time to every normal person. The other thing is one downfall of having row cover is that the cats love it. This thing loves the row cover. She likes to rip it up. Also, if your plants are covered, you're less likely to notice insect damage in the beginning. And so what I did is I covered it before vacation, came home, pulled it up, and that's what I found. So luckily, because I've been succession planting, I've got tons of baby plants that are gonna be ready in a few weeks that I can stick in there, so it's not the end of the world. It's just a lesson to be learned for me to watch my plants a little bit closely. Okay, so if you think you have snails or slugs or pincher bugs damaging your plants in the garden, how do you take care of it? Well, there's a product called Sluggo, and it is a product that you can use in organic gardening. You can use it on organic farms, and it's basically these pellets here that get sprinkled into the garden, and it will kill slugs, snails, pincher bugs, and things like that. Now, I know I hate talking about killing anything. Look at my gorgeous garden. I've created this garden so that we can eat amazing produce, but also so I can invite tons of pollinators and insects and all kinds of things to my garden. Really don't like killing things if I can avoid it. The alternative to using Sluggo would be to come out every single night with the flashlight and find the snails and slugs that are on your plants and pull them off. And maybe that's feasible for you, and if it is, awesome. That's more time you're spending in the garden, and you're not buying a chemical or using a chemical, and that's fabulous. On our scale, not possible for me, unfortunately, and I really need to grow the produce and make it happy and healthy, and so I use this organic product as sparingly as possible to prevent snails and slugs from devouring my plants. As you can see, this is what happens. Lesson be learned. Check on your plants often before they get out of control, especially if you're using our row cover, which we love. Make sure you pull that row cover back every couple days, look at your plants and see how they're doing. You really want to catch the problem before it gets out of control. If you have snails and slugs in your garden, which is likely when the temperatures get cool and we've got lots of moisture in the air, you can use a product called Sluggo that will take care of that issue. When in doubt, if you're not sure what's eating your plant, make sure you visit the UC IPM website and identify exactly what's damaging your plant so you can know what to use and how to use it before you just buy any old chemical and throw it in the garden.